this guy here. This is my first Blood Angel. Alrighty, we're back. And in the last little clip, I thought I was going to do some practice on the burn marks on the rifles for the heavy heat and things like that. And I'm like, I got lazy. So I think we're going to end up doing, since we're doing pretty good on this, and I decided the next thing we're going to end up doing is we're going to take this dark stone, and I've already mixed it up. I already poured some out on here so we can see what this will look like. And so with the dark stone, the whole idea is to see what kind of colors we get on this. And kind of for the ground, I thought it would be good for like a contrast, you know, kind of a darker brown color, and it would kind of mix with the skulls that we have on here. That might work a little bit. Worst case scenario, it doesn't, and we'll paint over it. Now, if I had thought about it, I would have kept the base separate, but this was one of my earlier prints, and I wasn't really thinking about painting. I was actually just thinking about printing and having something look cool. So, yeah. And I'll just kind of fill this in here. See what kind of results we get. And then what we'll probably do is come back for the stones that he's standing on, just in these creases and everything. I'll just put brown, and then over the top I'll hit it with the gray for like a gray stone. Gray stone, not bad. So, see what we got there. I think with the gray stones, that'll kind of tie it in a little bit, so that won't be too shabby. You know what? Let's save the uniform gray for later. Let's do the necromancer cloak, because that's darker, and then we can do the stones, and then we can come back, and if we want to do some highlighting, we could use the uniform gray. Give that a shot. In regards to our base action and getting some of these stones painted, these pavers. See what that looks like. That'll work. I think that'll work for what we're doing. Not bad. Let's go back and get these skulls and stuff. Put on a little skeleton bone action there. And we'll use our smaller brush. We'll save our uniform gray for maybe some highlights. I don't know. Might just need some wash on here. Alrighty. What do you think? It's not bad for a base, is it? We can go in there, we can put some wash on there, kind of grime that up, and then we can kind of use a little bit of wash on him himself. On him himself? On him himself. We can use some on him himself. But that wash will be able to get a little bit of the details in the stone a little bit. It was left out. Well, now that we've run into something else now. When we look at his belt, And we can see those pouches. That's the leather color, but I think that leather is, that's pretty, that's kind of light. So maybe I could just kind of put on some of this and darken this up a little bit. And then we could even go through and after we darken this up, and then if we wanted some highlights on this, and we'll darken this up too with some wash. And that way it'll give it a little bit of depth as well. But that leather is just too new. That leather is just too new. It's too tan. It's not worn. So yeah, I think that a little bit of color there will help with that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and we'll let this guy dry. We'll clean our brushes up and we'll hit the next one when this guy dries up and we're good to go. Alrighty, we're back. And once again, we're at a place where we're working on our time-intensive blood angel. This is not something that, yeah, I'm cranking out like every other day or anything like that. This is taking some time, learning some techniques, and getting it to the place where I want it. So with that being said, what we end up having is our guy here, and I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to put some dark wash on the base, and let's we could do some strong tone or we could do some dark tone. So that is kind of the options we have. We also have, let's see, what else we got? Soft tone, maybe soft tone. And what's the other one that we have? A flesh wash. I don't think we need that. What we could do is let's try the soft tone and see what that looks like on these skulls. As we can see down there, and it's kind of a lot. Always try to dry your brush off to get the excess. But I think that looks pretty good. I like that. So if we can get the zoom in here, see the skulls, that actually comes out to a good color. I actually like that. So we'll continue on. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to stay up to date with what's going on with us. The Buried Life is we're retired in Korea. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.